Hi, this is Kendra again. So on the last tutorial I showed you how to navigate through Quizlet, how to use the different learning activities and play a few of the games they provided as well. So we're going to log into our Quizlet, and what I'm going to teach you how to do is to actually make flashcards. Now, I'm planning on working with international students. So, we are going to go to Make Flashcards. Alright, and since I'm working with international students, we're going to create a flashcard set that incorporates connections between images and words. Now this is asking me if they had restored a set that I started to work on, but I don't need it, so I'm going to discard it. Alright, so we're going to title this flashcard set Words to Know in School. And then under description, you don't have to fill this out, but if you want, you can. So I'm just going to put that they're flashcards for international students to learn English, terminology within schools. Okay, under subject, we're going to put ESL, which stands for English as a Second Language. Now, like I had mentioned in the other video, if I'm making this for students, I'm actually not going to allow the discussion box just because I think it can sometimes be a distraction for the kids. Alright, so now down here we can select who we want this to be visible to. Everyone, just me, certain groups, people with a password. So if I was doing it with students, I would select certain groups. But we're going to do everyone. The editors, I just want it to be me, although you can select people within your group or people that have a password. Okay, so let's start creating these flashcards. Now you can select Import Data, but this is not necessary. What this does is you can select, if you look here, your data should look like this. Alright, now let's say you select comma. Now you can see this has changed. So basically this is just how you want the layout, and you can change, between definition and term. You can do a semicolon like here, but I actually like how it's set up. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to hit Cancel Import. Okay, so now we're back to our flashcards. Let's make our first one. Our first one, remember, we are talking about words to know in school, so terminology. So let's put the word pencil. Okay. Now I want to make sure to incorporate images in mine because I think this is a very important studying tool for students so that they can relate the image with the actual word. So if we go up here and select Add Images, these boxes are going to appear. Now, we cannot upload an image because we do not have the Plus program. So we're going to go to Search Images. Now it's automatically going to start searching for the words you put, which is great. And so these are all images that are already public images on Quizlets. So let's find a good picture of some pencils or a pencil. This one's good, so let's select Use This Image. Alright, so there's one. Now, if we were working with a student whose first language was Spanish, for example, we could select Spanish up here, and then to our right would appear an accent toolbox, so that when we type the image, so we can go to add text, and let's say we want to put el. Now lápiz, we need an A. Okay, so we can do that if we want. Alright, let's go to our second one. Let's use school bus. Let's go to search images. And unfortunately, this is one of the downfalls of not having the Plus program, is there's not a lot of choice when it comes to images. But there we go, we found a good one there. Let's just do a couple more terms. I'm sorry, my computer is being so slow. Alright, search images again. And this is a good one. Let's use this image. Alright, we'll do one more. Let's do library. Search image. Well, there's a lady. We don't really want her. She has nothing to do with a library. You obviously don't want to use one that has the word library on it. So, sometimes I wonder where they come up with these pictures, how they associate with the word. See, for instance, this one's not coming up with a, well, here we go. Let's use this one. Now, because this could look like a bookstore to some people, we definitely would want to add text so that the student knows that this is a library. So in Spanish, the word biblioteca means library. Alright, so now we're done. If you want to add more, you know, some people have 68 terms, some people just have 10. So you can just add here and it's going to add another row for you. But we have enough just for our purpose sake. So let's hit create set. Oh, and there's something I forgot to do. In the first column I forgot to set what language I wanted at. So we're going to select English, if I can get my cursor to move where I need it to move. English. Okay, let's try that again. Create set. Alright, and here we go. So this is just like the page that I showed you on the other tutorial, and we can do all the same things that we did with the other tutorial that I showed you. So I hope that this is helpful to you, and like I've mentioned before, you know, Quizlet is a great resource for teachers and students, so I hope that you're able to use this to benefit your students if you're a teacher, or yourself if you're a student. Thanks so much.